nice to my tracks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. The precious, you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. It's the home of the Jazz. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Towns. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive, impossible to keep in front of you.
There's Russell with the three. It's not going to go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley into the lane. Out to the right wing. Back to Gobert. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Mitchell. From 18 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Oh, here's Edwards. Good it is. This goes to Towns.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Pass to O'Neal. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Another shot. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The drive by Russell. Towns for three. Out to Russell. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Clarkson. Beasley with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, thanks.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Conley. Pass to Ingles. Clarkson for three. Reed with the rebound. So it's the Timberwolves now. Beasley with a clean look. Off target with his three. Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Gay outside. Right side, Conley. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your chance dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Russell, no luck.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
From deep Ingles. The shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
High post, Gobert. And stolen by Prince. Good, and the assist goes to town. Prince has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, boy, gets the bucket through the contact. Taurean Prince, he earned every bit of that one.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Edwards. A rebound by the Jazz.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Here's Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Into the lane. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 9.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jam.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And stolen by Prince. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taurean Prince.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Now here's Towns following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Russell. Towns, the screen. Clock at 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. Minnesota in the lead. A shake. Edwards can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And it's Conley penetrating. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Outside Edwards. Driving the lane.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Conley surveying the D. Ingles in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Ingles has got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Reed. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Anthony
Edwards. The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley into the lane. It's to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
It's Russell with the drive. Towns wide open. Offline with his three. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Russell with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Mitchell. That's tipped.
Wow, Patrick Beverly, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Dance team.
Here's Conley. He has 7. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Timberwolves leading by 6. .127 left in the third. Stolen by Clarkson. Outside Conley. Got a hand on it.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. .111 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Mr. Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gobert's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And your Jazz Dancer. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise for them, fans.
And 101 left in the third quarter of the game. Everly with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okogie misses. Right side, Conley. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Launches a 3. And it's Michael Conley with the 3. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Beverly. It's Beasley on the wing. Now Reed. Pass to Okogie. Back to Reed. And that time, also a missed shot. Now here's Conley. For the lead. And that one released in time, but no good. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Utah trailing here. The drive by Mitchell. And stolen by Russell. Outside, Towns. Right side, Russell. Back to Towns. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Right side Towns. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Assisted by.
And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
It's Russell with the drive. Inside. Kicks it out to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Jazz trailed by 3. The drive by Mitchell. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They've led by as much as 10. It's Russell with the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Mike Conley.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Conley. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Conley's got 11 points here in just the second half. To the middle. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Your chance dancer.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game.
On the trifecta.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Russell with the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge three at the other end.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
The drive by Russell. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Russell. Laces one from 3.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Russell high post to the left side wing. With the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Conley. Driving to the basket. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Here's Mitchell. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's a line for Utah. Mike.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Carl. That's his third personal foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
the line for the Jazz.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Jazz ball. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's the three. It's in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
To the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, oh baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Yeah. Oh, we run it up. Yeah. Oh, we run it up.
Watch out! Then I make him wanna bug, cause I run to the club, DJ, when I spin it, bring it back, and when I all this vibe that I get him, and I flood in the streets, hanging my man, to get him with a buzz, that I'm saying, ain't nobody really doing what he does. I be calling on the black till they filling up a tub, till they sweat and they dancing, and they pulling out the plugs, and on the dance floor to the last breath, to the rugs, to the walls. Watch yourself! Stop and prep, stop on the asphalt, hands in the air, get ready for the onslaught, bounce and shake, everybody get the floor up. Salute! Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up, next level everything, till we pull your card up. Mommy, let me see you give it.
Harder to be, harder to breathe, harder to see, harder to leave, harder for me. So I'm gonna need to get down. Bust a bust, about to shake. Double take when I throw it out of order. Thunder from my thighs, recognize all the eyes looking at my black girl tribe, no surprise. Still we rise, ancient ties, realize. Always gonna push you, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. To the night, so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid in the water. Here we go, can you feel it taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, oh baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter.
Love the flush there. From Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Robinson Earl. Good on the shot. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Now here's Graham. Kicks it out to Jones. Driving inside. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Pass to Giddey. Over Hart. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And here is Graham.
Defender foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ingram outside. It's over Dort. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Personal foul.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. He takes it in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Graham with the ball. Dort covering. And the shot goes in.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Shoots from the baseline. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And your Pelicans dance team.
So both teams making some changes here. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. .131 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Hayes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Baisley on the 3 off target. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Aaron Wiggins.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Muscala. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Man gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Kenrich Williams.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that.
The most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
They grabbed their own miss. Graham gets a wide open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 8 points for him. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Valanciunas to the right side. Tries again. Got a piece of it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Graham with the bucket. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Here's Graham. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Graham's got 9.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Thunder trailing by 5. Right side, Williams. Here's Favors. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Favors has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Graham. It's stolen. On the wing,
2
Williams.
minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside. Ingram with the steal. Now here's Graham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Pokusevski. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Graham. Here's Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. And not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against New Orleans. The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
What concentration from the versatile swing man. B.I. enjoys getting the contact and scoring.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Here's Pokusevski. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one for George.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Graham. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams can't hit. Pelicans leading by 10. Ingram wide open. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Showing off the range, I knew Ingram could hit from deep, but maybe not that deep.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Dort. Out to the wing. Here's Pokusevski. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that would have counted, but his... Shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder, trailing by 10. Robinson Earl somehow misses the two-handed jam. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Graham. Back to Jones. Now, here's Hart. Clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. Thunder trailing by 10. Now Dort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. Favors with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Here's Graham. He's got 13. Pass to Hart. Out to Ingram. Shot clock at 2. Going inside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ingram's got 15 points.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
Favors with the screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Dort wide open. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
It's Jones on the wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Who is the loudest and craziest fan in the building? Whoever you about to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear you. Let me hear you dance.
To the floor for the Thunder.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. For 3, the rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead. Here's the screen to the paint. Pass to Baisley. Wiggins with it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Mann. And there's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. With the step back.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ingram outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
A 3 ball. And that one is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Takes a three. And the Thunder another three.
3 points.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's T-shirt time! Defend your Pelicans dance team!
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over to the wing. He's with it. And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
To the left side wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, unable to change momentum here.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Swiped away. Pass to Maladon. Here's Giddey. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
First one falls for. That one drops. He ties it up. 20 seconds left in the third.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Williams. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Pelicans lead by 2. And
Get loud for your Pelicans dance team!
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it inside. Count the basket. Alexander Walker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Kept alive.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Jones sends it back. Here's Ingram. He can't get that one to fall.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors with the screen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Three-pointer, Graham. Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up to the Thunder. A 2-point game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low. Robinson Earl.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Graham. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. As we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bringing effort and bringing energy. Gilgeous-Alexander taking it strong.
Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Graham. Ingram outside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Ingram's got 21 in the game.
Hey, this is what you want out of your max guys. Ingram stepping up in the moment.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. New Orleans in the lead. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Oklahoma City ball.
And here now the Thunder. Pass to Giddey. A 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Giddey, no good. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got that one up quick. And it's a 4th-point New Orleans lead.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Favors. It's stolen by Jones. Ingram attacking. Bucket is good.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
Ingram, no good on the free throw. And they're trailing by 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
To the left wing. Graham from outside. Out to Ingram. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Crosses over, and it's good on the way in. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And here is Graham.
Oklahoma City, 5. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for New Orleans.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So New Orleans wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green freeways driving fast and fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise.